What is up, everyone? Welcome into another episode of Titans Tube. It is the NFL Weekly Picks episode with Caleb and Amy. We may have missed last week, but who's counting? It was a crazy week in the NFL, so we're picking up for week 7.
We were on a bye, just like the Titans for week 6.
Exactly.
We follow their schedule.
We took the
Because
bye
if you didn't
week.
know, this was Titans Tube, so yeah, we follow their schedule.
The best team in the NFL. So, Ames, let's get right to it. How do we do with our picks 2 weeks ago?
Yes, so we're talking week 5 picks here. So as always, before we can move forward into week 7, we need to look back at week 5, see who beat the other one out, who had better picks, aka who you can trust more.
I'll be me.
Let's go back. Week 5. Caleb, your record for week 5 was a solid 8-8.
Okay.
Wow.
Call me Jeff Fisher.
Very mediocre. It's cute that you tried. My record was 11-5. So
Okay, so
it's
you're
a
getting the
pretty
lead
clear win.
today.
Yes. And now we can also give our overall picks record update. Since we've only been doing this for 2 weeks, we started in week 4. This is just 2 weeks worth
we're
of
only
games.
2 out of 7. That's not very good.
Hey, we're getting there. It's progress.
3 out of 7. It'll be 3 out of 7 after this week.
So between those 2 weeks, Caleb, your overall record is 20-12, rolling strong, and mine is 22-10. So good
Okay,
luck.
wow.
Hopefully, we'll make it a little bit closer, but we'll
It's
see.
I mean, it's pretty close right now. I don't know how much closer you want to get it, but let's jump into week 7 picks.
Let's jump on in. So starting off Thursday night this week, we've got the Saints traveling to Arizona to face the Cardinals. Will we get an exciting Thursday night game? We are all so hungry for it. What do you think? Is this going to be it?
Nope, I think we got another clunker here. Mainly,
Clunker.
yeah,
A clunker.
Okay, that is a football term. Am I right? We got another clunker coming up on Thursday night. I'm sorry, Al Michaels, that you have to call all these really, really poorly played games. This is another one that's bad. I don't even want to pick it, but I think I'm just gonna have to go with the Cardinals, just because they have Kyler Murray. Even though that offense has been struggling, I think he's gonna work some magic, be able to get the home win.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, so good. Yeah, I don't really want to pick this game either, but I'm just going to go with the Saints here. Just a gut feeling. Literally no logical reason behind it.
You did pick the last Thursday night game correctly that we picked.
I did.
You picked
Correct.
Colts over Broncos.
Yes.
I thought you were crazy.
And that was the start of these riveting
Horrible.
Thursday night games.
Yeah, riveting.
So then let's move on to Sunday. Maybe, hopefully, some more exciting games to go over there. First, we have the Marcus Mariota NFC Offensive Player of the Week led Falcons
The GOAT.
traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals in the jungle. I'll pick first here. I'm going to go with Cincinnati. I know we love Marcus, still strong love for him, but I just feel like the Bengals are the better team. They are starting to play better. I feel
You
good
sounded
about them.
very confident in that. They're starting to
That wasn't the
play
wording I was looking
better.
for. That's not the word I'm trying to convey, but I would be sitting here for a while trying to think of that, so that's just
Very
what came.
confident pick right there, Ames. Way to
Bengals.
go. Bengals. I'm going to have to go with the Marcus Mariota-led Falcons. Now, both the Bengals and the Falcons had a great game last week, but I believe Marcus was back to his old self, very efficient. And when he's very efficient like that on the ground and through the air, I'm telling you, he's hard to beat.
He's so
the
fun.
Flying Hawaiian Mahalo.
Okay.
Can you tell I still have feelings for Marcus Mariota? Go Marcus.
They're never going to go away.
Go
We
Falcons.
still carry the Marcus jersey in the van.
I
Which
should
is hilarious to
pull it
me.
out one of these
You
days.
should. Okay, next game, we have the Detroit Lions traveling to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Dak has officially been medically cleared to play. He is hoping to play. So maybe this is the return of Dak. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the Cowboys are going to get this one. I believe the last time we picked, you predicted the Lions to get like 50 plus points, and they put up a goose egg.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I think that's it for what we've seen out of the Lions for this year. They had a few high-scoring games to start the season.
It was fun while it lasted.
Fun
Detroit.
while it lasted. Good job, Detroit. You need to move on from Jared Goff. Okay, yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys here. Not because of Dak. I don't think he's going to do well, but their defense is it's pretty legit. That front line is intimidating. So, Cowboys at home.
Yeah, agreed. Cowboys going to win it. Next up, we have the Packers what is going on there. Taking on the Washington Commanders. Packers coming off a loss to the New York Jets after having lost to the Giants the week before.
They just don't like New York teams.
Yeah.
Maybe they just,
and now they're not traveling much further. They're just going down to D.C. To take on the Commanders. But, you know what? I keep picking the Packers to win and they keep losing, but I'm going to continue to do it because I just can't not give up on Aaron Rodgers this early in the season. I think the Packers are going to pull it out. I still don't think it's going to be pretty, but I think they're going to pull it out.
Both these teams have a lot of issues right now. I don't see any as a serious contender. Aaron is not looking like the back-to-back MVP ayahuasca guru that we thought he was last year and the previous season. But I still got to go with the Packers here. Carson Wentz is out 2 to 4 weeks. They're starting Taylor Heineke again. He's got a little magic, but he's not going to get it done this week.
Yeah.
Pack on the road.
Next up.
Cheeseheads.
Next up, once again, a struggling Buccaneers team with a GOAT quarterback traveling to Carolina to take on the Panthers with not a GOAT quarterback is what I'm going to say. Once again, I feel like I'm going through this with the Bucs just like I am with the Packers. I keep picking them to win and they're not winning, but I'm going to keep doing it anyways. I'm going to pick the Bucs here again. I just do not see and don't think there will ever be a day that Tom Brady loses to Baker Mayfield. Mark my words.
Wow. Okay, you better mark those down because crazy shit has been happening in the NFL so far.
I know.
I can't not pick against the Bucs here though, unless Tom Brady has another wedding like the day before, or 2 days before, so he misses the walk around like he did last time. But yeah, the Buccaneers need to win this. If they lose this, the fires are going to be starting to pop up around the Tampa Bay organization, and people are going to be wondering what's going on. So yeah. I don't think Tom Brady's going to let that happen. He is the GOAT quarterback after all, right behind Marcus. They're both tied in the division, NFC West. So that's a great battle that I'm keeping my eyes on. But I think the Buccaneers are going to win this one, keep it tied for first place in that NFC
Did you
West.
mean NFC South?
NFC South, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
next.
rusty after the bye week. I'm warming up here.
Next up, we have the 5-1 New York Giants taking on the 2-4 Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville looked hot at the beginning of the season. I feel like they just disappeared the last few weeks and have been back to their normal jaggy selves. Caleb, what do you think?
I mean, is anyone buying the Giants still at 5-1? That's ridiculous. New York teams are having a heyday. That's first quarter of the season. I feel like actually everyone expected, like, once the Jags got off to a hot start, they could see the Jags being 5-1. But no, the Jags, like you said, are doing jaggy things, still sitting at 2-4. They always beat the Colts like they have. They have yet to beat us this season. But I think I'm going to go with the Jaguars here. I think they're the better of all team. I think the Giants have been squeaking out wins. And it's you're playing on the road here down in Florida,
It's just so rare that you pick an AFC South team to win ever. That's not the Titans. I'm just so appalled at this. I know you don't trust or you don't believe in this 5-1 Giants team, but you're picking the Jags to beat them? That says a lot, I think.
Well, I try to do and approach these weekly picks without any kind of bias, and so that's how I'm viewing this game.
Okay.
Giants over Jags over Giants.
I'm going to go Giants over Jags. I don't believe that the Giants are a team to be worried about, even though they're sitting at 5-1, but I do think they're going to take care of business here.
And then they'll be 6-1. And will you worry about them then?
No, I'm still not going to be worried. When push comes to shove, when they have to face real teams, not just like the Packers, and then they have that fluke week 1, I'll
start taking them serious when Danny Dimes turns into Danny Bitcoin.
All right, you've been waiting to say that one? Next up, we have an AFC North matchup between the Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar still trying to prove his contract, prove his worth, still trying to get that signing. But he's been a little hit or miss. Sometimes he's great. Sometimes he makes some crucial mistakes in really important moments. But I'm going to take the Ravens here. They are at home, and I think they're the better team, and this time the better team is going to win. No upset.
You said Ravens?
I said Ravens.
Yeah, Lamar has been fantastically good and also fantastically bad in certain situations. He definitely takes some of that blame for those 3 games where they've blown the lead and lost. But I don't think he's going to do that here. I think he's going to come out, he's going to stick it to the Browns and get this division win.
Yeah.
At home.
Agreed. Next up, we have the 4-2 New York Jets traveling to Denver to take on the 2-4 Denver Broncos. Oddly here, the Broncos are favored to win, which I find odd. But I'm going to agree with that. I do think the Broncos are going to pull out the win here. Don't think the Jets are as good as their 4-2 record shows. And we'll see what Russell Wilson's got. He's been able to string together some wins, so let's see if they can get their third here.
He's strung together wins. I believe they're coming off a loss.
Yeah, but he's strung together 2 wins.
String would be like in a row.
I'm thinking like long string, there's breaks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So little like clips of strings.
Yeah, like clothespins on a line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also going to go with the Broncos here. I hate picking them though. They've been absolutely abysmal to watch on like almost every primetime game since the season started. Russell Wilson needs to go back to home economics and learn some cooking because he is not working out for him.
What is it with this cooking thing?
Let Russ cook, baby. That's what they say.
Broncos country.
Broncos, let's ride. But yeah, I'm going to have to pick the Broncos here. Once again, not buying really any of these New York teams outside of Buffalo. So Broncos, get that win at home, bro. Mile High. Empower Field.
Next up, we have the Houston Texans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders losing. They've lost. Well, I guess that was 2 weeks ago. See, this is the hard part when we do it, not back-to-back weeks.
You think people are stringing together wins.
Yeah, I do. But we have the 1-3-1 Texans taking on the 1-4 Raiders. Caleb, what do you think is going to happen here?
I think the Raiders are going to pummel them.
Oh, wow. Okay. See, This is the normal Caleb with AFC South teams. Like, normally you think the Texans, Colts, and Jags are all just going to get
to be
shit on.
Fair, once again, I'm not biased, but I don't really count the Texans or the Jags as part of the AFC South yet, and I barely count the Colts.
Okay. You're in denial. I'm going to pick the Raiders here as well at home. Next up, to continue on with these afternoon games, we have Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks traveling to LA to take on the Chargers, who were able to squeak one out over the Broncos on Monday night this last week without Justin Herbert throwing a touchdown, I believe.
Yes, to the demise of my fantasy team, since he is my fantasy quarterback. Thank you, Justin Herbert, for not throwing a touchdown.
What do you got here?
I gotta go with the Chargers. I'm kind of surprised at their 4-2 record. They've been finding ways to squeak out these wins through injuries. I know Herbert's been injured. They've dealt with some other stuff, but yeah, they're finding ways to win here, and I think they're gonna be around at the end once they can kind of figure out and really get this offense flowing. And I think they're gonna win here.
I feel the same way. I'm gonna pick the Chargers as well. But yeah, their 4-2 record, I am surprised by with the way they've been playing. They haven't even I feel like gotten anywhere close to their max potential. And once that happens, I have a prediction it's going to be happening just at the right time in mid to late of the season. They're going to make a good run.
Hopefully week 14 when the fantasy playoff starts, Justin Herbert will start throwing 6 touchdowns.
And Austin Eckler's just going to go off. That'd be amazing. But yeah, I'm going to pick the Chargers here as well. I think even though their 4-2 record and their play has not always reflected each other, I think they're going to get it. They're going to keep getting better as the weeks go on. All right, last afternoon game on Sunday, Kansas City Chiefs going to San Francisco, who just suffered some would say upset loss this last week to Marcus Mariota and the Falcons. I'm going to take the Chiefs here. They had a really exciting, fun game this last week against the Bills. Obviously, they took the L, but I think they're going to bounce back against the 49ers and get it done, stay focused, and keep working towards their goal, because we all know their goal is a Super Bowl or bust. That's no one else's goal in the league. It's just the Chiefs, by the way. Just the
Chiefs. I am actually going to go with the 49ers here at home.
You're such a Jimmy G fan. You're kind of yeah, you're a Jimmy G fan.
Okay, wow, that's a lot to say. I was going to more say, I feel like this is the time of the season where Kansas City hits a little slump. We go through a little slump and everyone's like, is Patrick Mahomes still the same quarterback? Are the Chiefs going to be okay without Tyreek Hill? Oh, blah, blah, blah,
They're
blah, blah.
still asking these questions.
Yeah, they got beat by, the premier team in the NFL right now, the Bills, last week. But yeah, I feel like they go through this little early to mid-season slump right here. They're trying to work in some new kinks. And I like the 49ers defense. I don't think they get enough credit. Yes, Jimmy G, all he has to do is be efficient, not turn the ball over, and I think they can win here. If they do that.
All right, we'll see. I'm actually excited about that game. I think that's going to be a good one.
I am as well.
Sunday night game, on the other hand.
Sunday night.
Pittsburgh Steelers, Miami Dolphins. Steelers coming off a weird upset win against the Bucks this last week. What weird times we're living in right now? I'm gonna throw this one to you because I don't know where to go with this one.
There's been so many concussions with these teams already in this league. Honestly, finally Sunday Night Football gets a stinker of a game. I could care less about this
I bet Al
one,
Michaels
honestly.
is laughing this time around.
Yeah, apparently Tua is going to be back, but how much of the offense does he remember after those hits? Yet to be seen. I don't even know who's starting for the Steelers after Kenny Pickett went out with the concussion. Then Trubisky, the guy they benched, had to come back in and win against the Bucks. Honestly, I think I'm going to go with the Steelers here. I think Tua is going to be pretty rusty coming back from those weeks he's missed. So, yeah, Steelers on the road.
Yeah, this game just kind of honestly already feels like a dumpster fire, and it hasn't even happened yet. You know what? I'm going to go with the Dolphins here just to challenge your pick.
Challenge it.
That's because, nothing makes sense in my head for either of these teams to win. Maybe it'll be a tie. Can I pick a tie?
Yes.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pick the Dolphins.
But you give yourself two chances to lose that pick.
Yeah. No. All right. And for our Monday night matchup, we have the Chicago Bears traveling up to Gillette Stadium to take on the New England Patriots. We finally got to watch our first full-length Justin Fields game. Not super impressed with that one. And Bailey Zappe's been he played great for the Patriots last week. No quarterback controversy, I don't think, happening in New England yet. But you know what? I think the Patriots are going to pull this one out, mainly just because Bill Belichick is going to outcoach the Chicago Bears. So, win for Bill, Pats win.
Who's he going to outcoach?
He's going to outcoach the Bears coach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how much no one cares about the Bears. I don't even know the Bears coach. I know Justin Fields. Yeah. No, don't sweat yourself. The last one got fired last year. No one's paying any attention to the Bears this year. Patriots are obviously going to get this win here. It doesn't matter who's starting at quarterback for them because it matters that Justin Fields is starting at the Bears, and he is not good.
He's going to lose the game.
He's going to lose.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
And now it is time for the biggest game of the weekend, the biggest rivalry in the NFL, National Football League. Indianapolis Colts traveling to Music City to take on the one and only Tennessee Titans for the second time already this season. Caleb, I'll start with you for this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Titans because we're better. We're a better football team. We have better players. We have better coaching. The Colts suck. We have a better
that's a big one.
Running back. The Colts suck. And the Colts suck. And those are the facts. Those are the cold, hard facts.
Yeah, because you're not biased.
Win. No, I'm not biased.
Yeah.
Yes, I approach these with unbiasm, as they say. So Titans easily get this win.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Titans as well. Don't think it's necessarily going to be easy, but guys, come on. We are all around the better team. Offense, defense, special teams. I mean, can we get a shout out?
All three phases, baby.
Yeah. Titans are going to pull this one out. It's going to feel so good to just wash our hands, be done with the Colts for the rest of the season. Nissan Stadium, I want to hear you get loud, okay? Wherever we are out in the wilderness, I want to hear you Sunday morning yelling at the top of your lungs and making things hard for Matt Ryan.
Yeah, maybe yell loud enough so one of his hearing aids pops out.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
Go Titans.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for these Week 7 picks. Happy watching, and we will see you next time. Peace out. I know.